Hello, Connecticut fifth graders. My name is Mr. Orcutt, and I'm from the Connecticut Democracy Center. I'm coming to you live today from the Kid Governor's office at Connecticut's Old State House in Hartford. We are thrilled to have so many students from across the state tuning in for today's Student Choice, Student Voice virtual election rally. This year, 2021 Connecticut's Kid Governor Reese Naughton has worked from this historic governor's office to spread awareness and take action on her platform, Be Positive Pandemic Perseverance. Reese was elected by fifth graders just like you last fall to make a difference in our state. Now it is your turn to use your voice and make a choice for the student who you think should succeed Reese. You and thousands of other fifth graders will cast votes to elect the 2022 Connecticut's Kid Governor. There are 7 candidates on this year's statewide election ballot. Each candidate has identified an issue or problem they noticed in our state, researched that issue, created an action plan for how fifth graders can make a difference, and created a campaign video explaining their platform. The 7 candidates on the ballot are Brian, who is running on a platform about physical activity in schools; Elizabeth, who is running on a platform about climate change; Madeline, who is running on a platform about kids and anxiety; Makai, who is running on a platform about animal cruelty; Olivia, who is running on a platform about child food insecurity; Samantha, who is running on a platform about a cleaner Connecticut; and Satvik, who is running on a platform of climate change. Throughout this virtual rally, you will get the chance to hear from all 7 candidates by watching their campaign videos. After you hear from all of the candidates, you will be able to make an informed decision and cast your ballot in the statewide election. As you watch each candidate's video, it's important to ask yourself, does the candidate want to make a difference on this issue? Is the candidate's platform well researched? Did the candidate convince me, and can they convince others that this issue is important? Is the candidate's 3-point platform realistic? Did the candidate choose an issue that impacts all communities in our state? Does the candidate have the leadership qualities needed to be kid governor? Would the candidate represent all Connecticut fifth graders well? Your teacher will give you campaign video evaluation forms with similar statements on them. The forms look like this, or they may be in a Google form. At the end of each video that we watch together today, you will have 2 minutes to fill out a new form about that candidate. When completing a form, think carefully about each statement and decide on a scale of 1 to 5 how much you agree with it. At the end, total your points in the last box and use the final numbers from each sheet to rank the candidates. While you do not need to cast your vote based on who scored the highest number of points, you should use your scores to inform your decision. We are going to have a lot of fun watching these 7 campaign videos during this virtual election rally. Are you ready? Let's get started. First, we have Brian's campaign video on physical activity in schools.
Say go! Hi, my name is Brian, and I want to be your kid governor because I want to increase physical activity in schools. My leadership qualities and skills include loyalty, because I stand by my friends and I'm always there for them. Funny, because I like to make people laugh and feel happy. Passionate, because I work hard for what I believe in. My platform is, I want to increase physical activity in schools. A daily 20-minute recess and physical education once a week is just not enough. Getting exercise helps kids focus better in school. Physical activity improves sleep quality, which improves concentration and academics. It also improves classroom behavior, and students have all-around better attitudes. Together with my 5th grade classmates, I will go talk to the local government and the Board of Education. I will ask them to consider increasing the length of recess each day and have a physical education at least twice a week. I will ask teachers to put more movement breaks into the school day to help kids stay focused and more alert. I will also plan a school fitness night where kids get to go to different exercise stations and learn about the importance of physical activity. after that workout. Now that's why kids need physical activity. Please vote for me, Brian, as your next kid governor, so that together we can put this plan into action and get kids moving.
Now that you have seen Brian's video, take a new form or advance to the next page of the Google form. If you have a printed form, write Brian's name and his platform of physical activity in schools at the top. You now have 2 minutes to reflect on Brian's campaign video and fill in your evaluation form. Next, we have Elizabeth's campaign video on climate change.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I want to be your next kid governor because I believe that climate change is a big and important issue. I personally have seen lots of extreme weather, so I know how climate change is affecting our planet. My leadership qualities that I'll bring to the job of kid governor are determination, confidence, kindness, honesty, and I'm open-minded. My platform has 3 points to educate and involve fifth graders in fighting against climate change. First, I will create a blog and YouTube channel where fifth graders can read and learn about how climate change is impacting the United States and our world. Second, I will hold events such as tree plantings, cleanups, and rain garden construction, which helps filter our water and prevent flooding. I will hold a poster contest and letter writing campaign to write our elected officials and urge them to take action on climate change. Vote for Elizabeth is a vote for the earth.
Now that you have seen Elizabeth's video, take a new form or advance to the next page of the Google form. If you have a printed form, write Elizabeth's name at the top and her platform of climate change. You now have 2 minutes to reflect on Elizabeth's campaign video and fill in your evaluation form. Next, we have Madeline's campaign video on kids and anxiety.
Hi, 5th grade students. My name is Madeline, and I hope to be your next kid governor. Based on my own personal experiences and talking with other students as I prepared my platform, I came to realize that many kids are facing challenges related to anxiety. According to the CDC, there are many different types of anxiety. Some kids will be afraid when away from parents or family. This is called separation anxiety. Some children have an extreme fear about a specific thing or situation, such as dogs, bugs, or going to the doctor. These are called phobias. Some kids are extremely afraid of school or places where there are lots of people. This is called social anxiety. Lots of kids worry about things like the friendships ending, people getting mad at them, or just fitting in. If I'm elected your kid governor, my 3-part plan to address the issue of kids and anxiety includes: first, I'll create a YouTube channel with a special focus each month. For example, one month might focus on a special guest and their journey with anxiety. Another might be strategies for coping or helping a friend who suffers from anxiety. If I'm elected, I look forward to developing the focus of each of these monthly videos along with you. Second, I would like to have a calm down box in each Connecticut classroom. Kids can get anxiety during school but don't know how to calm back down. These boxes will be filled with things like stress balls, pop-its, and feeling journals to help kids let go of their anxious thoughts and fears. Third, I would like to create positivity rock gardens. These gardens will be made of rocks with positive messages painted by students across the state. These gardens can be a calming place to go when you're feeling anxious, to remind yourself that we are all brave in our own way. Being kid governor means being a leader, and I have those qualities. I am motivated, hardworking, respectful of others, and I stand up for what I believe in. As your kid governor, I'll bring empathy to my role and remain open-minded to you, the students. As a member of my school leadership team, I've also learned the importance of being organized, responsible, and persistent. I want you to know how hard I'll work for you on this issue. You see, I suffer from anxiety, but I am not afraid of this challenge because childhood anxiety is a problem that many of us face. No kid needs to face this alone. We can do this together. And I hope to have your vote in the 2021 Kid Governor election so we can help each other.
Please vote for Madeline! Don't say yes to stress!
Now that you have seen Madeline's video, take a new form or advance to the next page of the Google form. If you have a printed form, write Madeline's name and her platform of kids and anxiety at the top. You now have 2 minutes to reflect on Madeline's campaign video and fill in your evaluation form. Next, we have Mackay's campaign video on animal cruelty.
Blue is cute as a button, and he is gray in color. He is lovable, fun-loving, and loves to play fetch in the backyard. He would never hurt or harm anyone. So why do pit bulls have such an unfavorable reputation? Pit bulls and other defenseless animals are being abused every day. They get hurt, injured, and even killed. The Preventing Animal Cruelty or Torture Act, or PACT, is a law passed by Congress that helps animals from being abused. Many organizations are trying to pass laws to criminalize animal abuse. When I heard about animal cruelty, I was shocked. Sometimes I wish things weren't true like this. You should care about animal cruelty. It is horrendous, dreadful, and inhumane. My name is Mackay, and my platform is Preventing Animal Cruelty. Be aware of the signs of animal cruelty and know how to report it. I will educate people to look for the signs, such as bodily injuries, emotional distress, and animals in chains. I will create posters that can hang in the community. The fact is that our school can join the People for the Ethical Treatments of Animals, PETA, a group that helps fight against animal cruelty. The protection of animals matters just as much as the protection of people. We can donate to dog shelters so they can help the hurt animals. We should also report animal abuse if you see it to the authorities. Taking these steps will make a big step towards ending animal abuse. My name is Mackay. Please support me and my platform for Kid Governor.
Now that you have seen Mackay's video, take a new form or advance to the next page of the Google form. If you have a printed form, write Mackay's name and his platform of animal cruelty at the top. You now have 2 minutes to reflect on Mackay's campaign video and fill in your evaluation form. Next, we have Olivia's campaign video on child food insecurity.
Hi, my name is Olivia and I'm running for Kid Governor. People think that as kids, we can't make a difference, but we can make a difference. And if you elect me,
We will make a difference together. I remember this time in 3rd grade, we put all of our snacks in the bin. But when I went to eat mine, it wasn't there. I was upset, but my mom explained that someone may have taken it because they were hungry or really needed it. So then I started to bring 2 or 3 snacks to fill the bin so that all the students could have a snack. I realized that bringing in a snack was something that I could do for my classmates. This really stuck with me. I had no idea that there are people right in my class who were hungry. This inspired me to run for kid governor to make a bigger impact on a larger scale. So, my platform is food insecurity, which is different than poverty and hunger. Food insecurity is when people don't always know when their next meal will be. The food insecurity rate has gotten worse for the kids as the COVID-19 pandemic has continued. In 2021, 20.2% of kids are projected to have food insecurity. That means 1 out of 5 kids are food insecure. It could affect you, a cousin, or a classmate. Can you imagine coming home from school, opening the fridge, and finding nothing there? If you're thinking about when you're going to get your next meal, you can't focus and do well in school. My goal is to reduce food insecurity in our community and state as much as we can. We can't make a difference without the help of others because as one person, we can only do so much. But together, we can help make a difference, and this is how. First, we can raise money and funds and encourage people to donate to food banks, shelters, and families in need. Second, we can raise awareness. The worst part is that if kids are food insecure, they might not want to say anything. We have to let them feel safe and comfortable so they can ask for help, and they will know no one will think less of them. Finally, starting a social media campaign will help raise awareness. It will also include interviews with providers and people who donate regularly to encourage others to donate. #Fill the fridge.
Olivia has great leadership qualities. For example, she is persistent.
She's really helpful.
Kind and very, very determined about what she's doing.
Responsible. She's also really cheerful.
So join me, Olivia, in helping reduce food insecurity by electing me as your kid governor. It could be your vote that counts. So please vote for me, Olivia, for kid governor.
Now that you have seen Olivia's video, take a new form or advance to the next page of the Google form. If you have a printed form, write Olivia's name and her platform of child food insecurity at the top. You now have 2 minutes to reflect on Olivia's campaign video and fill in your evaluation form. almost at the end. Next, we have Samantha's campaign video on A Cleaner Connecticut.
Hi, my name is Samantha, and I want to be your next Connecticut Kid Governor because I am an honest leader who wants to make Connecticut cleaner. Hola, mi nombre es Samantha y quiero ser su próxima niña gobernadora de Connecticut porque soy una líder honesta que quiere hacer Connecticut más limpio. Let me tell you about my 3-part plan for a cleaner Connecticut. I want to clean Long Island Sound and all the land around it by recycling in our state. A cleaner Connecticut starts with us, 5th graders. As a member of my school's cross-country team, I know what it takes to work as a team to get the job done. I love running out in nature throughout our beautiful state. As Connecticut Kid Governor, I will host an engineering design contest where students across the state will submit their designs for environmentally friendly products. If we are going to keep Connecticut clean, we have to invent better products to use. The top 3 designs will be recognized at the state. Just this week, my class was discussing ways to cut down on single-use plastics. Our parents pack our snacks in reusable containers. I use real silverware or bamboo forks. By working together, we can make a difference. Number 3. Finally, as Connecticut Kid Governor, I would work to ensure all schools had recycling bins and know how to use them. I would make a funny how-to video showing students how to recycle. Did you know that 91% of plastic isn't recycled, according to National Geographic? I get it. Inconsistent labels on bins cause confusion about recycling, and as a result, millions of tons of garbage gets thrown away in recycling bins. The good news is that we can do better together. Recycling bins benefit our schools, our communities, and our environment. I have what it takes to do the job.
Samantha is thoughtful. Samantha is truthful. Samantha is kind. Samantha is helpful. Samantha is honest.
Thank you for your time and for caring for the environment. Vote Samantha for your new kid governor. She is the sound of the future. Gracias. Vote por mí hoy. Samantha para tu nueva niña gobernadora es el sonido del futuro.
Now that you have seen Samantha's video, take a new form or advance to the next page of the Google form. If you have a printed form, write Samantha's name and her platform of A Cleaner Connecticut at the top. You now have 2 minutes to reflect on Samantha's campaign video and fill in your evaluation form. Finally, we have Sotvic's campaign video on climate change.
Of Connecticut. My name is Suffolk and I want to be your next kid governor. My campaign platform is called Act Now for a Greener Earth. Did you know that climate change due to human activities is occurring all over the world as we speak? Our planet is getting hotter each day. Global average temperature have increased by more than 1 whole degree since pre-industrial times. The emissions of greenhouse gases has increased by 90% since 1970. Friends, if the earth keeps getting hotter, we might not be able to live on it anymore. While our situation may seem dismal, I am not ready to lose hope. A 3-point plan that will help us take simple but significant steps to curb climate change. First, I plan to develop a checklist for eco-friendly habits that will help reduce the amount of energy we waste. My checklist will include actions like unplugging your electronic devices when you're not using them, turning off lights when you leave a room, and talking to your parents about how energy efficient your home is. I plan to distribute this checklist to all schools. Did you know that what we eat has a big impact on the climate? Eating local foods reduces the amount of greenhouse gas emissions from transportation. To increase awareness about how food affects our climate, I will organize a run for the kids of Connecticut, where you can get local businesses, your parents and your friends can support you. The money raised will go to helping schools, lunch programs, buy more fresh, locally grown food. I plan to spread awareness about this critical matter by standing eco-friendly clubs at school, which will provide students an opportunity to start climate conversation, organize poster competitions, and advocate for laws that protect our planet. I also plan to start a program in schools where students can vote for one green pledge they would like to follow at their school.
Suffolk is a good listener and respects everyone's ideas.
Suffolk is determined. He is passionate about anything he sets to his mind.
Suffolk has the confidence needed to make a difference.
Suffolk is trustworthy. He fulfills his responsibilities and keeps his promises.
A code red for humanity due to climate change has been recently issued by the United Nations. It's high time we all come together and act now for a greener earth. My name is Suffolk and I want to be your next kid governor.
Now that you have seen Sotvic's video, take a new form or advance to the last page of the Google form. If you have a printed form, write Sotvic's name and his platform of climate change at the top. You now have 2 minutes to reflect on Sotvic's campaign video and fill in your evaluation form. Congratulations, you have watched and analyzed all 7 candidates' platforms. You are now an informed voter in the Connecticut's Kid Governor statewide election. The next step in the election process is voting for the candidate and platform that you support. Voting is an important civic responsibility and one that you should take seriously. This is a real election with real consequences. The student who wins this election will serve as your kid governor for a full year. Take some time to review your completed forms and think carefully about the student you want to elect. Your vote matters. Your teacher will give you instructions on how your class is voting. Thousands of 5th graders will be voting in the Kid Governor statewide election, November 1st through November 9th. After the election, we will announce which student has won the election and will serve as the 2022 Connecticut's Kid Governor. The 6 runners-up will serve as members of the Kid Governor's Cabinet. The Kid Governor program does not end after the election. The 2022 Kid Governor and Cabinet will take office in January and will then need your help to complete their platforms. Ask your teacher for updates throughout the school year about how you and your classmates can support the Kid Governor and the Cabinet members' platforms and make a difference in your own community. That concludes today's Student Choice, Student Voice virtual election rally. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you know which candidate you want to vote for and are excited to make your voice heard. We'll be back later this month with the announcement of the winning candidate. Until then, I'm Mr. Orcutt from the Connecticut Democracy Center at Connecticut's Old State House. Thank you for watching, and thank you for voting.